Hey guys, it's GMAN here, and welcome back to another anime reactions. Today we're reacting to episode 3 of Re:Zero Season 3. That is right. If you guys did not know, last week was very interesting because it was a pretty good episode. First of all, I just want to quickly go with some small things, like we got to see Reinhardt fight again in that episode. We got to see Amelia fight, which was really cool, and a few other things. And then we figured out that not one Archbishop is here, but like multiple of them, which is going to be really interesting to see how's our boy Subaru, I don't even know how I got the two confused with it. That's impressive. Is gonna handle this whole situation, because like, yeah, that most likely means Gluttony's there too. So is he gonna like take out multiple bishops, or like how is that gonna actually like work from the witch's cult? You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to here today. Of course, I will be breaking it down for YouTube. So if you do want the full length reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. Get full length anime reactions, exclusive anime reactions, and so much more. And of course, if you enjoyed today's reaction here, make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed to miss the future anime reactions. And for right now though, let's get into it. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird that this bishop saved her before anything else, but then again, he should take her as his wife, so it's kind of just like, bruh. それが相手と歩み寄る最初の一歩だからさ。あえて先に名乗ってあげたわけ。悪かった。俺の名前は夏木スバルだ。そう、それでいいんだよ。Interesting. I find it so weird that like this guy didn't kill him right off the rip. You know what I'm saying? No shit, our boy just got off right there, right? I find it interesting that like Green is like the kind of person who takes whatever he wants. And I'm surprised he didn't if he wanted Amelia right at the rep, right? I'm surprised he just didn't take her right then and there. I guess there might be a reason for why he just didn't, but I assume like there's a little bit more to it. Who knows? Yeah, he's gonna take Amelia hostage. My question with it is though, he literally asked Subaru for his name. Of course, he didn't get his name first time because that's annoying, because like he's agreed he wants to know, or wants everything, because how his authority works. I assume it's just something like that. But my question is, how is he avoiding the flames if like Amelia would have gotten cooked if she got hit by it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his authority and how does it actually affect? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I just know, I wonder if our boy Subaru is going to get saved by Greed just because of the fact that, that it seems like that might be the situation. But I don't know at the same time too, because like technically he got the Greed's respect for a little bit there. He earned a little bit of respect. So maybe he will like do something to save him temporarily and I'll have a rematch later, but I don't know, maybe he'll just get offed. I find it so weird, Oda and getting cake and stuff like that, and while they're actually fighting. What the hell's going on over here? Oh my god, it's Gluttony. Oh my god. Jesus. What? Bro's so small and he just turned that guy into a pancake. So we now know Gluttony, Greed, Wrath is here. Wait, did he actually save Subaru? Temporarily? Wait, no shot they're gonna fight, right? Wait, they're actually duking it out with one another. No shot. What? Oh my god, he's trying to help you, bro. Wait, what did he do? Wait, what? He avoided it? I find it so weird that they're duking it out with one another. And his new ability is interesting. I'm surprised he can't really utilize it. Bro's oblivious to love, dude. This guy's, yeah. 私の愛がやっと届いた。だから帰ってきてくれた。ずっと Wait a minute. Is it because Subaru's abilities related to the Sin Bishop that she's not taking interest in him? Oh my god, it is. If our boy has abilities, the bishop he just fought last season, the first bishop he beated of Sloth, does that mean if he beats the rest of them, will he get their abilities? Or is that like something else? I'm not entirely sure. It kind of just seems like that based on everything.
福音書に従うこの僕に感謝するといい。待て、その子置いてけ。考えたんだけどさ、式に神父側の列席者がいないのも寂しいし、横連母までしてた君を招待しないってのもちょっと哀れで薄情すぎる話だ。だから。
Oh my god! No shot. So is his legs gonna be permanently damaged the rest of the season? Or is he gonna, you know, himself reset? I don't think he's gonna reset though, based on everything we're seeing. Then again, Beatrice should be able to heal his wound 100%. I'm still wondering like what's going on with this chick and our boy Garfield, because like supposedly she was related to her mother. Like it looks like her mother. So is it like her niece, her aunt or something like that? Or like, is there any relationship to it? Or what's up with everything? You know what I'm saying? Bro's tweaking. Like, I feel like Garfield's character is definitely gonna improve after this whole incident, just based on like everything they're trying to do. Because it just seems like he's always been running away from his problems, and then like the Shake Sherry was a way for him to be like he's the strongest. But now that he's in the outside world, he has to go back and face all of his fears again and figure everything out, sort everything out. So I feel like this will be perfect for him to adapt to the outside world. Oh shit! Gluttony's probably Gluttony's doing 100%. 100% Gluttony's doing. At least she found a good man. So it looks like after the whole landslide thing, she might have been dead, but we now know she's alive. But maybe then the incident she lost her memories that did the landslide in her head. But now, yeah, now what's going on with this, man? Or was it Gluttony's doing? He's lying to himself. He's so lying to himself. So hard. I feel like the guy understands Garfield where he's coming from. I'm 100% confident to say that guy who's his wife, who's the husband now, understands that Garfield's probably her son, or related to her in some aspect. Because I feel like the shock on his face is coming to realization that like he understands. You know what I'm saying? That's my logical assumption. But looks like of course he's got a good girl to help him out so he can cope. Looks like she's gonna be like a way for him to vent. My question is, did she lose her memory to a landslide or Gluttony now? That's a question. Oh my god. Dude, Mimi is way too good, bro. She's awesome. Dude, this guy, when he finally finds her, she doesn't even remember him. Damn, that's gotta be rough. What the hell's going on now? That's not good. Oh my god, they're upset. Now we got lust, gluttony, wrath, and greed here, bro. My question is, Missy still have his leg? So Beatrice is fine, so it looks like she was able to heal her leg. That Liz aware of. Oh my god. Beatrice not only fixed his leg, but all their legs, and pushed herself to a physical limit just to heal everyone and our boy Subaru because she's too good of a girl. Oh my god, bro. But she probably won't be able to do anything then. He's probably pissed now because he can do anything.
私の子供たちを見かけませんでしたか？今日は朝早く
Oh my god, no children went missing.
2人とも避難所にもいなくて。
あの二人が。
はい。それにあの放送、あれを行うためのミーディアは都市庁舎にあるんです。夫はそこで働いていて。
Oh no.
ごめんなさい。大丈夫です。あの子たちも毎朝。
You know he's not gonna let his mother down, even if he doesn't remember her.
昔から抜け目がないから。
あんたの子供と旦那は俺様が見つけ出してきてやる。
Let's fucking go. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Okay, Garf, I'm pretty confident to say if Garf goes against the authority of lust, I think like he could probably win. I'm not entirely sure how her ability will work against him, but I'm pretty confident to say Garf might have a chance. Like if I had to like give an estimation based on just like all the other authorities, 2 out of 10 chance of winning. But I feel like since he has his mother's involved and she doesn't remember, but he wants to still like show off, I'll give it like a 50% chance of him winning. But oh my god, the new episode of ReZero, I legitimately thought after our boy lost, like he was gonna get reset, but no, that's not how it is. It was like a debate. He literally got his leg half blown off, and everyone else got their leg half blown off because of the authority of wrath, right? But it's interesting how like that works now. Like there's a lot of questions from this episode. I want to go over like the main questions I have. First of all, like our boy goes up against Greed and also Wrath. It seems like Greed somewhat respects our boy at some degree, so that's why he saved him from Wrath's fire. But now that our boy Super knows that he's trying to take her hostage, he's like stepping in. So literally it's interesting now that our boy's going against like Wrath and Wrath's fighting against Greed. But now it's interesting because like it was like originally 2v1, right? Or almost it was like a free-for-all at the beginning, but it became a 2v1. But then against like, okay, like, I'm gonna reread that. It was a free-for-all at the beginning. Then it became a 2v1, Subaru and Greed against Wrath. Then it became Subaru with Wrath versus Greed. Just like, what the hell's going on, bro? Like, just like it's all over the place. It's legitimately all over the place. And the only reason why Wrath is so interested in our boy Subaru is because he's using Sloth's abilities. Or something related to the invisible hand, because that's how his abilities somewhat worked. So I have a lot more questions now because of that exact reason. We know our boy Subaru always had access to that ability, but it's at the same time, Sloth used the exact same ability. So my question with it is, how is Sloth and Subaru related? And like, did our boy in beating Sloth get access to Sloth's abilities? And does that mean in theory will he get the rest of the abilities of the cult? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's how it's gonna work, because a few different reasons. If they did give like Subaru all the cult's abilities just based on how the abilities work, they're pretty broken. I don't think you get access to all abilities. If it's always kind of been implied our boy Subaru is gonna die a lot. So like, if he receives them, will he be nerfed? That's probably another question. But yeah, no, that's an interesting concept to think about. But the other thing is now, like, how does that, like, what's the whole lore between that now? And my big thing with it is like, how our boy got invited to the wedding. So is our boy gonna go up against Green and fight him? How is he gonna go against him? Because it seems like no abilities or nothing that can attack Greed can affect him, if that makes sense. Like, if it's like similar to Accelerator's Vector Shield, or what's it called, Gojo's Infinity. He has something similar to that aspect. If that's actually the case, that's ridiculous for multiple reasons. Because if it is like, if he has access to vector manipulation, that's busted. But if he also has access to like where he can't be touched by Thunderline of Infinity, that's also busted. So like, how does his ability work? Like, Wrath's ability is pretty busted, but it has a really strong weak point where, like, theoretically, if you wanted to really beat Wrath, all you would do is take her to an isolated area, then fight against her. And then it's an even 1v1 if you're not affected by ability. Now, if you want to guarantee the win, what you do is isolate her from everyone and have Reinhardt, and you just bounce really, really fast. You just get as quick as out as possible, and he'll win. The problem with Reinhardt in this area is like there's too many people, so he can't really do much. Like he's overkill for the situation, it seems. So like, the only way to get them out of that situation is exactly that. So like, I'm surprised that Boy Super didn't think of that fact. But then again, I feel like it would be really hard just because like where the location is literally the town square. So there's that. But we now know Lust is here, and it seems like she might be kidnapping everyone, all the kids at least, and adults and stuff like that. I assume she's a man-eater just based on like her teeth. I don't know, just something about like the way she looks reminds me of a man-eater. Because she's probably hiding herself with her ability, making her look like something like you just like you're like a succubus, for example. Here they like take your life force to kill you. I assume it's the same kind of fashion where she has like one like childish look, but then whenever you perceive it looks like something else that you either desire or you're more attracted to, and then she offs you. That's my assumption, at least based on like all the ideas I could possibly think of based on logic alone. But the other thing with it is they might just be like kidnapping kids to summon something. That could be another thing too, but I really do that for multiple reasons. It just doesn't seem very practical because like you have 4 people who are already extremely broken. So why would you summon something more powerful than yourself? And we know for a fact there isn't a Demon Lord, and I don't think they'll resummon the White Whale because that doesn't really make much sense. Because especially since the fact that most people here who could beat it, you know what I'm saying? So it just seems, it doesn't seem very right. But it's interesting that we now know Beatrice really pushed herself to her absolute limit to heal our boy Super Boy, everyone else's injuries. So like no one legitimately got off because of Raph, which is cool. But now we know she's out of the fight. But the question is, will she step back in? But yeah, I feel like the most interesting about this episode is that we now know there's 4 bishops here. We know now that Garfield's facing his fear because we all know Garfield was always running away from his past, from his mother being probably killed, to him like not wanting to deal with things. So the sanctuary was really for him to escape, right? And just not fear anything. And of course, he was like the big fish in the pond that no one wanted to mess with, right? He was probably the strongest thing there. Besides the rabbits that were related to Gluttony's, the Witch of Gluttony. Wait, I got a question then for you guys. Who's stronger? The Witch of Gluttony's rabbits or Garfield? I feel like based on everything we know, it's probably the rabbits, but we also know too that Garfield's the strongest there. So am I wrong to say Garfield's the strongest there, or am I not? I don't know. But it's interesting, as soon as like our boy Garfield steps out the sanctuary, he finds out he goes against this one vampire girl. He figures out he got lucky when he fought her, so he doesn't feel very prideful that he is the strongest still, right? Especially when he meets Reinhardt, he gets like, yeah, he's like, I'm not the strongest. So it seems like it's pushing his character to become stronger, but he's not gonna be like top 25 strongest in the series, maybe top 50, but maybe. But yeah, it definitely seems like he's gonna get much more involved and definitely push himself to his absolute peak, so he can get stronger. I'd like to see Garfield at the end of the series be like maybe top 25 strongest characters, but I feel like there's too many people with too many hacks that I don't think he'll ever get to that point. Because like if we know there's already like 10 people who have really OP abilities, like Super, for example, here if he dies he just respawns in, or Reinhardt where he literally is favored by the world and can wish for abilities, or like the Archbishop of Grey where he could literally just not be affected by any attacks, to even like how Wrath works. I don't think he's gonna make top 25, maybe top 30. I feel like top 30 is a high possibility. But yeah, I got a question for you guys. What are you guys' thoughts about this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you think Garfield was gonna be like if we had to rank all the characters, the 50, the first strongest character of the series, where do you think Garfield would land on the totem pole? That's my question. Me personally, I feel like Garfield could either end as like the 30 through 25th strongest character, in between that line, maybe. But I really do doubt that for a few different reasons, just because how many hacks are in the series. But be curious to see what you guys say. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my reaction here today, make sure to smash the like button, get subscribed, send me some future reactions, and I'll see you in one, GMAN.